Hi guys, it is Latrice Danielle once again. I tried to tell you guys that I'm going to be persistent. Like, that's going to be my thing in 2018. I think I'm just going to try to be a little bit more consistent and persistent in my life, and maybe I can get a different outcome. Because if you have not watched my last video on my life update, things have been crazy for me, and things are still crazy for me now as well, but I'm still just grateful for where I'm at and the things that I am pursuing and the things that I want to pursue. So I'm just grateful for that. But anyway, if you have not checked out my last video, please look in the description box below. I will have a link for that, but I also just wanted you to go check that out so you can just hear a brief of the fact that I want to do a series on this channel called Propose to Purpose. And Propose to Purpose is basically about finding your purpose, finding your gift, exploring yourself and exploring the world and exploring your thoughts and exploring your dreams, and basically failing at it or succeeding at it, and just really understanding who you are so you can really understand what you are supposed to do in this life. Because for me, right now I'm just not sure. I see a lot of people who have naturally born gifts, that can sing, that can dance, that can write, that can speak, and I just feel like I don't know if I have that natural born gift. But even though like myself, if you feel like you don't have a distinct gift, you just don't know what it is. Not to say that you don't have a gift, you just have to really dig deeper and understand who you are and what you like and what you don't like, so you can understand the fact that what your gift is, if that makes any sense. So basically I just wanted to touch on that, because it's like, just because you feel like you don't have a gift, that doesn't mean you don't have a gift. And people think that, well, right now I'm about to be, this year I'll be 26 years old, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't have a purpose, I don't have a purpose. But if you see yourself graduating in life, and you see okay, I'm not in this situation anymore, and 5 years ago I wasn't doing this, or 2 years ago I wasn't doing this, now I'm doing this, that means that you have served your purpose in those seasons. So regardless if you see it or notice it or not, you are purposeful, and you have already done something purposeful in your life. I'm sure you may have dropped somebody a golden nugget, and you don't know, 5 years down the line they may think of that golden nugget again, and it will change their entire lives. So just don't try to be so hard on yourself when you think about your purpose and that you haven't really done anything with your life, because you have, and there's so much more destined for you if you just dig a little bit deeper. And what I mean by dig a little bit deeper is, I feel like we should just get in tune with ourselves a lot more. I feel like a lot of times in my generation, we're not known to self-analyze. And when you don't self-analyze and you don't sit with yourself and by yourself and be alone, then that basically means you don't know where your mistakes are, you don't know what you do well, you don't know what you do not so well, and so you just continue to be stagnant because you don't want to spend time with yourself and really understand who you are. And so basically for you guys, but also for me, I challenge myself to really spend time alone and to really try to figure out, okay, the things that I'm good at, what I'm not good at, and really start exploring life and exploring things that I don't even I don't want to try, or things that I just really wouldn't do normally, and to just broaden your mind. Because when you broaden your mind, then that encourages purpose to kind of slip in there, because I mean, sometimes we have crazy stories we need to tell other people because that may touch them in their lives. And so we have to more so do versus waiting. And so that's basically what I want to talk to you about today, and living on purpose. A lot of times I feel especially on Instagram and social media, you just see people dating, and people have no point in dating. They're just dating either because they're lonely, you have things in common with this person, you think that they're attractive, but it's just there's no end goal. You try to pretend that marriage is the end goal, but you never went into that relationship with something meaningful or with a purpose in mind or anything. It's just oh, okay, you cute, I'm cute, we getting old, so let's just do the thing. Like, it's like, no. So it just, in your relationship with purpose, make it purposeful, live on purpose. And this is an example that I was like telling my friend that I used the other day. It's just kind of like, everything that you do, think about the purpose that you do behind it. Think about what you want the outcome to be. And I know it's probably draining, and it drains me because I overthink everything. But also at the same time, if you think about it, if you go to Target and you're like, oh, Target's right there, I'm just gonna go to Target, I'm just gonna drop in and see what they got, then a lot of times, like me, you go in there with no purpose at all, and you go around the store, and then you get to the register and you have like 5 things, and now you spend like $200 on those 5 things. It's like, all right, like, you have to have a goal, have a mission, have a vision. And if it doesn't go as planned, that's fine, but have a goal and a purpose for everything that you do. If you're dating, date with purpose, date with something in mind. If you go to the grocery store, go with something in mind, because what happens is, like our lives, if you don't live with purpose, our lives is like going to Target with nothing in mind, and you go in there and you spend this money. You get so distracted about what's around you that you don't focus on why you went there. And so that's exactly how we need to like live our lives, because if we have a goal and we have a purpose in our mind for everything that we want to do, we're more than likely to go into Target and get those shoes that we needed for that outfit for the interview, versus going and buying coffee, cheesecake, and clothes that we did not need. So basically, hopefully that makes sense. I'm really big on analogies, but hopefully that makes sense. But go with a purpose and a goal in mind every single day. To that job you hate, go in there with a purpose in mind that, like, okay, this sucks, but I know I applied for this job, and I know I wanted to do this job to get it on my resume, to get to another place in my life. So go in there with that thought in mind. Like, just don't go in there and just feel like, okay, whatever. Like, do it on purpose. Like, do it on purpose. And sometimes it's not gonna go the way, even though we have something in mind, it may not go the way that we wanted to go. But if we do it on purpose, that means that even if it doesn't go the way that it's supposed to go, that's the way we were supposed to go. But if you don't explore those options at all, and you just live vicariously doing whatever you want to do, you will end up, it will seem like your life is good and life is great, but then you will hit a dead end, and you don't want to hit a dead end and come back around. Just go go through life with purpose and on purpose, and every season has its purpose. So don't feel like you need to move in the season. It may be a time for you to learn, but don't sit in a season where you're done learning and you need to start teaching other people, or you need to start doing and living. So just go based off instincts, but also, like I said, reevaluate your life and think about those things as well. But also, I'm just probably going to, because I'm in a new city, I'll probably take videos and vlogs of me out and about, because I don't like being out and about. I'm an introvert, and so I like being at home. I like this space that I'm in right now, and so I'm gonna try to be out, and I'm gonna try to do different and I'm going to try to explore. I'm gonna do different things and see the things that I like and see the things that I don't like, and just to give myself things to talk about, you know what I mean? And so hopefully that pushes you into, because I want all of us to live on purpose. I feel like I've said that so many times, but I want you guys I want to live it out, so you guys can be able to live it out as well, and so we can just be one step closer to helping the other person out. Because once we are in our purpose, I believe that we can touch so many other lives into living their purpose, or so many other lives into doing what they need to be doing in that season or whatever, because we don't just have one purpose, like we have so many purposes in life and in every season. And I just want for us to understand that and not be so hard on ourselves when we see the situations that we're in or get a little frustrated. So I just want to encourage you guys today that you are purposeful, that I love you, and that you will definitely get there. Okay, so anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. I'm trying to make these videos as condensed as possible, but sorry if I was a little long with it, but I will expound on them in other videos as well. So make sure you go check that out. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys.